Hi guys, hope you're all safe and doing well. Let us continue the history test discussion. We have already discussed the first 40 questions. We'll be continuing with the next 10 questions in this session. First question: which of the following events occurred during the Viceroyalty of Lord Wellington? Statement 1: Announcement of Communal Award. Statement 2: Third Roundtable Conference. Statement 3: Establishment of Congress Socialist Party. So the right answer is D option. All the three statements are right. So we'll just go through what all the events took place under Lord Wellington. First of all, he was for the tenure of 1931 to 36. Second Roundtable Conference took place under him. Failure of the conference, that is, there was no outcome from the second RTC. All the three Roundtable conferences were held in London. Remember that. So Gandhiji actually attended the Roundtable Conference, that is the second one, and he came back to India and civil disobedience movement was resumed. Okay. Announcement of Communal Award, under which separate communal electorates were set up. Fast unto death by Gandhi in Yerwada prison, broken after the Pune Pact. So we all know why Gandhiji took up fast unto death, because they told the depressed classes will also be getting a separate electorate. So Gandhiji was against this, and when Ambedkar met him in the Yerwada jail, they came to a conclusion under Pune Pact, wherein the depressed classes got a separate electorate. Third Roundtable Conference, launch of individual civil disobedience. The Government of India Act 1935, very important, remember, it took place under Lord Wellington. Establishment of All India Kisan Sabha and Congress Socialist Party by Acharya Narendra Dev and Jai Prakash Narayan. Remember the two names. Burma separated from India in 1935. Next question. Which of the following events did not occur during the Viceroyalty of Lord Chelmsford? So the question is which did not occur. Always remember, whenever it is not, just write N and keep it beside the question. Okay, if they have mentioned it as which did not occur, which is incorrect, so that you always know that you are seeing for an incorrect statement. Otherwise, chances are there that you will end up marking the right one. Okay, so the statements are: formation of Home Rule League by Annie Besant and Tilak, Chauri Chaura incident, establishment of the Hindu Mahasabha. So let us see. The option is B, the right one. Only 2 and 3, that is Chauri Chaura incident and establishment of Hindu Mahasabha. Let us see all the events that took place under Lord Chelmsford. He was for the tenure of 1916 to 1921. Formation of Home Rule League by Annie Besant and Tilak. We know Tilak concentrated in Bombay and Annie Besant the other parts of India. Lucknow session of the Congress in 1916. Lucknow Pact between Congress and Muslim League. Foundation of Sabarmati Ashram after Gandhi's return. See, important, I have never come across a question as in under whose viceroyalty was Sabarmati Ashram founded. So Lord Chelmsford. Launch of Champaran Satyagraha, Keda Satyagraha and Ahmedabad Satyagraha. So all the three initial satyagrahas that Gandhiji took place. Remember CAK. Okay, Champaran, Ahmedabad and Keda Satyagraha, all of them took place under Lord Chelmsford. Montague's August Declaration, Government of India Act 1919, Rowlatt Act of 1919, Jallianwala Bagh Massacre also took place under him. Launch of Non-Cooperation and Khilafat Movement. Foundation of Women's University at Pune and the appointment of Sadler's Commission for reforms in education policy. Okay, all this took place under Lord Chelmsford. So, history always try to have a good chronological order, which event took place after what. Maybe we might not be able to remember all the years, right? Only some few important years we will be remembering. But if you know which event took place after what, say, for example, Montague's August Declaration, after that Government of India Act came, after that Rowlatt Act, after the Jallianwala Bagh massacre, then non-cooperation movement took place. So if this flowchart if you have, it will be easy to answer a lot of questions. Clear? And even with the viceroys and governor general, there are like more than 50, but it's impossible to remember all of them with their years. Few important ones is more than enough. Okay, I'll be discussing some today. We'll be seeing some more in the next questions as well. Okay, these if you remember also, it's more than enough. So we'll go ahead. Next question. Consider the following events: murder of Saunders, Lahore conspiracy case, death of Jatin Das, and Dandi March. Above which events occurred during the viceroyalty of? Okay. So the correct option is Lord Irwin. Lord Irwin, 1926 to 1931. So visit of Simon Commission to India and the boycott of the commission by Indians. So we know Simon Commission was boycotted because there was no Indian represented on the panel of Simon Commission. An all parties conference held at Lucknow for suggestions for the future constitution of India, the report of which was called Nehru Report or the Nehru Constitution. So this was Motilal Nehru's report, okay, that was submitted under Lord Irwin. Next, appointment of Harcourt Butler Indian States Commission. So Butler Commission is very important. How we saw previously Sadler's Commission, which was for education. Butler's Commission is for seeing the relation between the princely states and the Indian states. That is your other presidencies and princely states. Remember that, Butler Commission. Murder of Saunders, the Assistant Superintendent of Police of Lahore. Bomb blast in the Assembly Hall of Delhi. Lahore conspiracy case and death of Jatin Das after prolonged hunger strike. And bomb incident in train in Delhi. All this also took place under Lord Irwin. Lahore session of the Congress 1929, very important because that is where Jawaharlal Nehru took up the resolution of Purna Swaraj. That is, we do not want dominion status, we need complete freedom now. That was what was told in Lahore session of Congress. Dandi March, March 12, 1930 by Gandhi to launch the civil disobedience movement. Even that took place under Lord Irwin. So they may just simply ask a question. Civil disobedience movement began under the viceroyalty of. So answer will be Lord Irwin. Okay. Next question. Consider the following events: 1940 Lahore Resolution, August offer, Quit India Resolution, resignation of the Congress ministers. Above given events occurred during the viceroyalty of. Okay. Lord Wellington, Lord Wavell, Lord Linlithgow, Lord Irwin. The right answer is C, Lord Linlithgow. So already we saw Wellington and Irwin, they were way before this tenure. So those two you can eliminate. For now we might have confusion between Wavell and Linlithgow. Okay, so the right answer is Linlithgow. He was for the tenure of 1936 to 1944. First general elections took place under him, remember, Linlithgow. Congress attained absolute majority in that election. Resignation of Congress ministers after the outbreak of Second World War. Why did they resign? Because the British took the help of Indian soldiers without informing the Congress or the existing elected body. Okay, so this is what angered the Indians. Subhash Chandra Bose elected as the President of Congress at the 51st session of Congress. Resignation of Bose in 1939 and formation of Forward Bloc. So we all know the bone of contention between Gandhiji, Bose and Jawaharlal Nehru in one of the previous questions we saw, where Subhash Chandra Bose told we need to attack the British as they are at war with other countries. It is a good time for us to attack them. They are weak. Gandhiji was against this, whereas Nehru told we will help them but only if they give us independence. Okay, so that was one of the reasons why Bose resigned from Congress. Lahore Resolution by Muslim League, demand for separate state for Muslims. August offer by the Viceroy, its criticism by the Congress and endorsement by the Muslim League. So August offer, very important. We'll discuss all this August offer, Cripps mission, Wavell Plan, Shimla conference in one of the questions. So in August offer, they'll again offer dominion status itself. That is why it will be rejected by Congress. Okay, because we have almost come till 1936 and still they are telling we'll give you dominion status and not Purna Swaraj or complete independence. Winston Churchill elected Prime Minister of England. Escape of Subhash Chandra Bose from India and organization of INA. Cripps mission to offer dominion status to India and setting up of a constituent assembly. Its rejection by the Congress. Passing of the Quit India resolution by Congress. Outbreak of August resolution or revolt of 1942 after the arrest of national leaders. So Quit India movement started under Lord Linlithgow. Okay, Quit India under Lord Linlithgow, whereas civil disobedience movement under Lord Irwin. Okay, civil disobedience, Lord Irwin. Quit India movement, Lord Linlithgow. Next question. Consider the following events: Chauri Chaura incident, Lucknow Pact, Mopla rebellion, establishment of Swaraj Party. Which of the following events occurred under the viceroyalty of Lord Reading? So we all know Mopla rebellion took place during the non-cooperation movement. Chauri Chaura incident was one of the reasons non-cooperation movement was withdrawn. So 1-3 should be together. Okay. Which of the options have 1 and 3 together? B and D. So I can remove A and C. Without even knowing about Lord Reading, if I want to answer, 1-3 should have taken place together. That's why we can zero it down to B and D. You understanding? With whatever knowledge we have, how we can answer is what I am trying to tell. So let's see. The answer is B, 1, 3 and 4. Lord Reading, Chauri Chaura incident and the subsequent withdrawal of non-cooperation movement, Mopla rebellion in Kerala, repeal of the Press Act of 1910 and the Rowlatt Act of 1919, Criminal Law Amendment Act and abolition of cotton excise, communal riots in Multan, Amritsar, Delhi, Aligarh, Arvi and Calcutta, Kakori train robbery, important, remember that, murder of Swami Shraddhanand, establishment of Swaraj Party by C.R. Das and Motilal Nehru, important. So they can ask who established Swaraj Party. It is C.R. Das and Motilal Nehru. C.R. Das was the president. Okay. Motilal Nehru was the secretary. Under which viceroy? It is Lord Reading. Decision to hold simultaneous examination for the ICS both in Delhi and London with effect from 1923. Next question. Current affairs. In India, a first species of tortoise is declared protected under Schedule 1 of the Wildlife Protection Act 1972. What does it imply? So we all know Wildlife Protection Act. It has 6 schedules under it. First 5 schedules are talking about animals. The 6th schedule talks about plants. The Schedule 1 and 2 get utmost protection. Schedule 3 and 4 are also protected, but they have some lower penalties compared to Schedule 1 and Schedule 2. Whereas Schedule 5 animals, we call them as vermin. V-E-R-M-I-N. Vermin means you can kill these animals in case their population increases. For example, like your rat, okay, fruit eating bats, some monkeys, some wild pigs. Okay, such animals come under Schedule 5. Whereas Schedule 1, you have all the top protected animals such as your tiger, rhinoceros, black buck, lion-tailed macaw, great Indian bustard. Okay, all such animals come under Schedule 1. So what they are asking if you place a species of tortoise, what does it get? So A statement is it enjoys the same level of protection as the tiger. Yes. It is no longer existing in the wild. Few individuals are under captive protection. Now it is impossible to prevent its extinction. No, this doesn't come under WPA. Instead, this is a criteria under IUCN Red Data Book. C statement, it is endemic to a particular region of India. Nothing like that. It may be, it may not be. Okay. Both B and C are correct. No. So the right answer is A. The Genetic Engineering Appraisal Committee is constituted under which act? It is Environment Protection Act of 1986. So this is the apex body which deals with all your GM crops, you can say. Okay. You might have heard of BT brinjal, GM mustard. Who is giving permission for the cultivation or for doing research in such crops is Genetic Engineering Appraisal Committee. Clear? As of today, we only have BT cotton that is being cultivated commercially in the country. We do not have any food crops that are genetically modified food crops that are cultivated. Okay. So here is the schedule of the Wildlife Protection Act. We already saw it. Schedule 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 are for animals. Schedule 6 is for your plants. Okay. Next we will see the question. What is Rio Plus 20 conference? It's often mentioned in news. So the right answer is it is the United Nations Conference on Sustainable Development. That is the full form of Rio Plus 20. It's taken place in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. It took place in the year June 2012. So it took place after 20 years from the 1992 Earth Summit. Okay, that is why after 20 years, that's why Rio Plus 20. So what did they discuss there is how to build a green economy to achieve sustainable development, to lift people out of poverty, how to improve international coordination for sustainable development. All this was main topics of discussion in the Rio Plus 20 held at Brazil. Next question, who was instrumental in abolition of sati? It is William Bentinck. Very important. So Rajaram Mohan Roy, he also put in many efforts to abolish sati with the help of Brahmo Samaj. Also William Bentinck, the first Governor General of India. Remember that, William Bentinck, Governor General of India, who also was instrumental in abolition of sati. Last question. Announcement of end of British rule in India by Clement Attlee, Prime Minister of England, on February 20, 1947 was made under the Viceroy of Lord Irwin, Lord Wavell, Lord Willingdon, Lord Linlithgow. So already Irwin, Willingdon, Linlithgow we saw. We can easily eliminate that and get the right answer as Lord Wavell. Lord Wavell, tenure 1944 to 1947. C. Rajagopalachari's CR formula, failure of Gandhi Jinnah talks, both took place under Lord Wavell. The Wavell Plan and Shimla Conference, end of Second World War, important. Remember, it was during his period. That means he was the Viceroy. Okay, he had nothing to do with the end of the World War, but he was the Viceroy when the war ended. Proposal of the Cabinet Mission and its acceptance by the Congress. Observance of Direct Action Day by the Muslim League. Elections to the Constituent Assembly, formation of interim government by the Congress. Announcement of end of British rule in India by Clement Attlee, Prime Minister of England, on February 20, 1947. So all these took place under Lord Wavell. So that concludes our discussion for this session. We will see few more viceroys in the coming up session. Okay, it's just like a brush up for you. If you want to see all the viceroys and governor general, I would ask you to refer spectrum, the appendices part. In the end, you have appendix, right? There you have elaborately all the governor general, viceroys in detail what happened under each rule. But now, just seeing the important ones is more than enough, is what I would suggest. Okay, all the best. We'll see you in the next class.